Hello family, so we're gonna make this video probably quick because y'all haven't seen me in a little bit because I had a cold since last Wednesday. It actually came Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, so I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate. But this video will touch on the topic of losing faith in Vodou, African ATR, spirituality, or whatever spiritual tradition or religion you may be in. So I'm just coming here real quick. You might hear a few coughs. I'll try to keep it under control, but my cough's been kind of crazy. And that's somebody's kid somewhere. I'm sorry. But anyway, so if you feel like you're losing faith, or you feel like you're losing connection with your spirits, or you're not seeing, or you feel like it's taking a lot of time for things to manifest, remember that it's most likely a test. Nobody said that spirituality, nobody said that Vodou, nobody said that your life's gonna be easy. Vodou was out of came out of oppression. One of the pillars or one of the points is courage, strength, justice, love. There's a couple, different ones. I have a list. I'll go about it. But however, sometimes we'll go through stages where we are tested to see how we will react, how our faith with the spirits are. And I've seen this on a subreddit, so I wanted to talk about it. Because sometimes you'll get messages or signs, especially if you're tapped in, that things, or if you go get your readings, that things, you might get your readings if you're not that tapped in, that things are getting better, or you might start seeing numbers, signs, animals, however your spirits communicate with you, or dreams. Some people get dreams that's like straightforward. Some people get dreams that have to decipher. My spirits and ancestors seem like they like to make me decipher dreams. So, but usually what I'm learning is, instead of having to ask people, is that I can kind of sit back and I can decipher the dream myself, because the meaning they use was already in your head, that's already within you. You just have to decode it. However, what else I want to say? Also, ancestors. Maybe it's time for you to connect with your ancestors. I'm sorry, so ancestors, I'm back. Sometimes it could be a period of time where you need to connect with your ancestors, because your ancestors is the one that made a path and vouched for you to connect with your Ugan, your Mambo, to get you on the path of Vodou, if it was your path. And if you know it was your path, you had reputable Ugan, Mambo, you didn't get bamboozled into a tradition that wasn't for you, where you could be seeing problems as well. That's another thing. Some people get into some of these traditions, and that's not where they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be somewhere else, some other tradition, spirituality, religion, blah, 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 blah. But ancestor work, because your ancestors, if you're not minding your ancestors, if you're not attentive to them, then they can block you. They can block your the things that's coming, because you're forgetting about them. They're the one that connected you to these higher beings. They're your first defense. Also, they will connect you to whoever you need to help you, and also help you open the way, the roads. Also, what else did I want to say? Try to make sure I don't lose train of thought. With all of that being said, because I did lose train of thought, and I had somewhere I was going with that too. But patience. So you could be testing your patience, because you might see bits and pieces come. So like things might just happen in the right time, but not when you want. And the divine timing is different than the time that we want things to happen. Like me, I still have things that I wanted to happen that I felt like should have happened a while ago that haven't happened yet, but I have other things that happen, and things that happen in the right time. Sometimes it's just showing you, or spirit trying to get you to get into a state of flow. A lot of us need to get into a state of flow. What I suggest during this time, if you're having, like, because a lot of people in these African traditions, especially Black Americans, want to do away with things that we were raised with. And I feel that you don't have to throw away the spiritual aspects of Christianity. You don't have to be Christian, but the spiritual aspects of Christianity, the devotional aspect. I'm a devotional person, so I do devotional things for my Loa saints, spirits, things like that. You could do it more in the Protestant sense or the Catholic sense. I deal with more the Catholic sense. Build some type of devotional practice, even if it's not based off of that type of thing. Okay, so get a devotional practice. Spirit must really want me to get the message out, because I haven't carved until like the part of the video where it ends, and I have to redo it. So find something that you can do that's a devotional practice. Prayers, songs, chants, whatever it is that calls for you. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what your devotional practice is. Just have one, because you need something that's going to be able to feed and build your strength. And what a lot of us had in Christianity were those devotional practices. Was those prayers, was those songs, was those uplifting hymns, things like that. Which is why I have my channel. And I have the way my personal practice is that differs from the practice of my society. So find you a devotional practice that works for you, something that you can do. And really, like I have, like every morning, no matter what, every morning I do a novena. I dedicate the novena to the spirit of that day. Not novena, my rosary. I do a rosary. I do a rosary every day. But I do novena sometimes. But I haven't really did too many because I've been ill. So the only thing I really done was my rosaries. But I do a rosary every day. I dedicate it to a spirit. And I just go about the whole thing. Or you can include the spirit in the rosary, or however way you want to do it. I listen, you could just, during the troubling times, just find things that will help motivate you. Maybe even motivational speakers and things like that. But it could teach you patience. It could be teaching you, there's always a lesson in the test. There's always test in the testimony. So sometimes it could be preparing you to be able to help someone else in the future for that situation. Because like no matter what belief practice, what belief system you use, a lot of people feel like things supposed to just happen like that just because we practice Vodou, and it's not that way. Now sometimes it does happen that way, but sometimes we have to wait, and there's a reason behind it, because the spirits knows best. They see further than us. So we have to learn how to go with the flow, to just go with things. Stop trying to control things. A lot of times some people want to control things because they feel that they have all this power, the spirits, and this and the other. But at the end of the day, it's the spirits that control things. You have to trust in them, build that trust, and connect. So the more you go into the practice, the more you see things, the more you do, the more you build your trust, and the more the spirits connect with you. So depending on what is the path for the person within their spiritual practice or Vodou, depends on kind of the connection with the spirits, but also, certain things. But anyway, just do, small little things. And even if you can't do certain, like, do your offering and stuff like that, maybe a candle, maybe a glass of water. Like my altar setup is not like a traditional Haitian altar setup, but it's how I started with my altar, and it what works for me, and it also helped me know what's going on in my life, what area, what spirit or group of spirits are cleansing things out in my life using the energy to make things move, shift, clearing out negatively, and working. So it's just the way I have it set up. Maybe one day I'll talk about that, how people should set up an altar. I did one before, but I probably do an updated one because with this channel, I grew and things changed a lot. And I just keep up my old videos just so I can see the growth that I have had over the course of time. I'm gonna end the video here, but if you feel like you're losing faith in whatever it is that you have, you just have to figure out, you have to reconnect. You have to reconnect and find what grounds you and find what uplifts you and uplifts us to help you carry on, because in Vodou, it's about strength, it's about pushing forward and perseverance. In Vodou, you strive and you persevere. And if the Haitians didn't persevere, they wouldn't have won the war. Their freedom. It's not gonna be easy. Vodou didn't come because it was easy. Maybe Vodou is a little different because they didn't have the same issues. When diaspora, Vodou was born out of oppression, born out of struggle. They had to push, they had to fight. So you have to. So sometimes these tests build your strength in your head. Of Vodou builds your strength in your character, so you can hold your head up high, so that you can wear your crown. So that you know that nothing can touch you, because you're gonna just keep on going. You're gonna keep on pushing. Vodou is about pushing through perseverance. I will say that over and over. Vodou is about pushing through and persevering and overcoming obstacles. It's not about wallowing. There's a time and a place. There's a place and time you can wallow and cry to your spirits. That's fine. But then at a certain point, you have to get up, put on your big boy pants, big girl pants, dress, skirts, panties, drawers, whatever, and do the work. And push through and go with what the Spirit has for you. We have to go with what is best in our alignment. So also make sure that you're aligned with what it is that you are trying to receive. And sometimes what you're trying to receive isn't exactly what you need. It'll be like yes, you might want financial prosperity or some type of something in your life, but maybe it's supposed to come from another avenue and not the exactly way. So we have to just learn how to go with the flow and go through the doors that Spirit brings for us. So I'm the Hoodoo Vodou doll. Till next time, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll probably make another video at some point, and I do need to do a tarot video soon. But until next time, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you'll be notified. Stay blessed. Bye, bye-bye.